Hey there, it's me, Thrifttastic Mom. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Donna, but I'm better known as Thrifttastic Mom here on YouTube. Um, if you're not new, then you know who I am already, right? We're internet neighbors, of course. But if you are new and you would like to subscribe, you could become an internet neighbor too. All you gotta do is hit that button down below and subscribe to my channel. I mostly do like thrift hauls. I do some grocery hauls. Sometimes I'll do like, mobile home updates, different things. Sometimes I just do vlogs. I do car vlogs like I'm doing today. Just different things. My channel is pretty much just like a lifestyle channel, of what I do in my everyday life. I haven't been doing as much lately because I am having some health issues, with my hip and stuff. So I don't get out and do as much as I normally do. But hopefully I'll be getting back to doing, the things that I love and the things that I love to share. So anyway, today I thought I would just do a car vlog, guys. I just wanted to get on here and chat with you, just kind of get on here and update you on some things and just say hey. I love to just do vlogs like this where I can just chat with you sometimes, and just be present and be here and let you know I'm here. Because, when I don't make videos, people will be sending me messages like, are you okay? Why aren't you making videos? Kind of thing. Checking in on me and stuff. And I do appreciate you. If you check on me like that, I appreciate it so much that you think about me and, you take the time to say, hey, you doing all right? So I really appreciate that. You might have just heard an ambulance because I am right here at the hospital. There's just like a wall. Yeah, there he goes right there. And the emergency room's like right on the side of this wall. Today is Monday, and I am sitting out here next to the hospital at the rehabilitation center. I guess that's what you call it. Therapy center. My husband's in therapy right now for his arm. He's got to go in there and do some therapy on that. It is getting better. That's one thing that I was going to update you on because a lot of people have been praying for me and praying for my husband, and I really appreciate the prayers. My husband's actually doing really well with his arm. We went back to the arm doctor one day last week. We've been going to a lot of doctors trying to figure out, what's going on with him, and you would not believe. I mean, every day last week we had to go to a different doctor or something, or in therapy and all that stuff. I mean, it's been a lot. So I have been busy, because my husband's not driving right now. The doctors told him don't be driving because they're trying to figure out why he's having these lightheaded spells and stuff. That's one thing that made him fall. So we're trying to figure out, what's going on. So they're still running some tests on him, and we're gonna see what they say when they come back. But so far, nothing bad has came back. He does have some neuropathy in his feet, and they're trying to help him with that. And he's over here today having therapy on his arm, but his arm looks really good. You can't even hardly see the scar on it where they operated on him. And he's able to move it. They took it out of the sling and everything. So he's doing really good. He can pick up to like 5 to 10 pounds. They told him he could move it, like this and stuff. He can move it how he wants, but they don't want him like pushing on anything, like pushing on a door or pushing on anything, like that. Because they, that muscle in there that they reattach to his bone is still healing. But as far as that, he's doing really good. He does have an appointment tomorrow. He's got an MRI, I think tomorrow, and then he's got something Wednesday. I mean, he's got something Wednesday, maybe Thursday too. I don't remember exactly, but we got a list of things he has to do. And I've been babysitting on the days, working my schedule around trying to babysit a little bit for my son and his wife. And babysit my grandbabies some. you know, on days that I'm not having to take my husband to the doctor or something like that, because he's not, you know, he ain't supposed to be driving. So anyway, that's pretty much an update on him. He's doing really well as far as his arm. You know, he's still having some issues with his feet and stuff, but you know, and other issues. You know, I don't go into detail on everything that's you know he's going through, but he's hanging in there. He's doing, you know, he's doing pretty good. As good as, you know, to be expected, but you know, we're always praying for that healing, of course, praying that his, you know, he is healed, his body is healed and whole, and he would love to, you know, be able to go back to work, if he could get where he could, you know, walk like he's supposed to and stuff. But anyway, he's doing pretty good. So that's the update on him. What else? What else? Oh, I did want to say I had a thrift haul for you guys, because I went thrifting one day last week. Y'all know I'm not thrifting as much because of my hip has really been giving me some problems. I had made a thrift haul because I went one time last week, and I got a few things, you know, and I wanted to share with you, but something was wrong with the audio. It sounded horrible. And over half of the video was that way, and then it cleared up. So I'm like, nah, I can't put this up, because it was aggravating me while I was trying to edit it. So I'm like, I know it's going to aggravate them trying to hear it. It was just real choppy. It just didn't sound right. I don't know what happened, but you know, I hate that I had to throw it away. I just deleted it. I'm like, I'm not going to put this up when it sounds like that and expect y'all to sit there and enjoy watching it when the sound is like that. So I threw it away. That was the video I was going to put up, you know, the last few days, and I didn't get to because I had to chunk it. So maybe I'll go thrifting again and find some stuff, and I can share it with you. Now, to my health, y'all know that with my hip issues, the doctor told me I had to lose a lot of weight, you know, to even have my hip surgery. So I'm that's where I'm at right now, you know, is trying to lose the weight to get to that point where I can have my hip surgery. So, you know, if you don't know and you're new, I started out at 330 pounds. Now, I had already started losing the weight before I went to the hip doctor, because I had a feeling, well, I knew, first thing I knew, well, you're going to feel better if you get some weight off of you, because I was, you know, way overweight. Get some weight off of you, and that'll help with the pain. And then, you know, I'm like, somebody had mentioned to me that I think they make you weigh a certain weight before you can have hip surgery. So that was another thing that kind of made me say, okay, I need to start, you know, start shedding some pounds. Well, then it took several months before I even got into the hip place, you know, to talk to the doctor. So by the time I got in there to him, he was like, yes, you're going to have to lose weight. You got to weigh 220 pounds, because that's, you know, it's got to be a certain BMI for my height. I'm 5'3" pretty much. And I got to weigh 220 pounds so before I can have my hip surgery. So started out at 330, and I think I had lost about 35 pounds when I went to see him, somewhere around there. I was lower. I was probably in the maybe the 280, 289, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but that's about what I was. And I told him, I said, well, I've already started losing weight, because I was 330 pounds. I said, so I've already started losing weight. You know, so I said, I don't know how long it'll take me to, you know, lose it, but I'll be back. I'll be back to get my surgery when I lose it. Now, that's hard for somebody, you know, that can't walk good, and sometimes can't sit good. But it's hard, you know, it's hard to exercise when you can't hardly move your legs, can't hardly open your legs or anything like that because of your hip pain. But anyway, so that all being said, leading up to my weight loss, I don't remember right now because I forgot to look in my last update video. I told y'all my weight. No, I think it might have been in the 270s, I think. Maybe 276 or so. I don't remember exactly, so don't, don't quote me on that, but um it was something like that, somewhere around there, I think. But I was in the 270s, I'm pretty sure, when I updated you last time. Well, I kind of set it a stall for a little while. And, you do that with weight loss. Um, so it was like everything I was doing and, not eating much, I was just kind of sitting at a stall. So anyway, I do kind of weigh myself about maybe once every 2 weeks or something. I don't get on it every day and all that stuff. But anyway, last week I was like I felt lighter. My clothes felt looser, and I told my husband, I said, I think I've lost some more weight. I'm gonna get on here and weigh myself. I always weigh myself in the morning before I eat or drink anything or anything like that on an empty stomach. And anyway, I got on the scale, and guess what I weighed? I had been trying to get in the 260s for a little while. And I was down. I had lost 5 pounds, y'all, from like the week before when I weighed. I was still in the 270s. Anyway, I got on the scale and I weighed 267.4. I was like, what? Finally. I mean, I was thinking maybe it might be 269, because I've been trying to hit that 269 mark, but now I had went down to 267.4. I was so excited to see those numbers. So right now that's what I weigh. Well, that's what I weighed a few days ago when I weighed 267.4, which is amazing. From 330 pounds, so that's pretty good. I can't tell you when I started, how long it's been, because I just gradually started trying to eat better and just gradually started taking weight off. Trying to make it just more like a lifestyle change and just get used to that instead of this big diet. Oh, I gotta lose all this weight real quick kind of thing. And it ain't been real quick because I've been suffering with this hip pain pretty hard for about over a year or more now. So anyway, hopefully it won't be much longer and I'll get it off and I can get my hip fixed, and it'll be so much better, y'all, because y'all just don't know. I get on here and I try to be upbeat and be my usual self, but y'all don't know the struggle at home when I'm not on the camera. Even taking medicine, it don't always help, and I have really been in a lot of pain. Whew, you just don't even know. I mean, some of you may know if you've ever had a hip problem like this, but it's bad. But I get through it. The good Lord helps me. Sometimes I have to cry out to Him and just ask Him to help me. Please, Lord, I can't handle this pain. But anyway, I'm hanging in there. I'll survive. I'm strong. My husband says, you're the strongest person I know. Because he sees my struggle, more than anybody. He sees the struggle that I have at home. I think my hardest part is like when I bend over and I stand back up. It feels like my hip, it gets all the way, I get all the way up to like the last little part. And then it feels like my hip hangs up. It might be there's bone spurs and all that in there, but it feels like it hangs up and I have to just stand there and wait for it to like gradually slip in to where it's supposed to be. I can't put weight on it. I can't walk on it when it's like that. It's excruciating. And I just have to, every time I get out of this car, I have to stand here, hold on to the car, and I'm slightly bent over because my leg is not all the way up, and I have to just kind of stand there and move it and move it and move it and move it until it slips into the socket where it's supposed to be. It's very painful, very painful. But he sees my struggle and he was like, you are the strongest woman I ever known. Because I can handle a lot of pain, but it does get tough. But anyway, what else? Let's see. I did my weight. I did his stuff. So I guess we'll talk about Christmas now. Y'all know Christmas is just right around the corner here this weekend. And man, it's flew by. It has flew by. I've been watching Vlogmas videos and all, and I'm like, it flies by so quick, you know. The Vlogmas videos come every day, and next thing you know, it's Christmas. But we was actually supposed to have our Christmas Sunday with my husband's kids and our grandkids and all was supposed to come down because they live out of town. They were supposed to come down Sunday and was going to do, you know, our Christmas and do our gifts and all that stuff. We order pizza. We have pizza and stuff, and do our gifts and all. But anyway, you know, our daughter-in-law has COVID, so they was not able to come. That was yesterday when we were supposed to do that. So we got to postpone that and figure out, you know, another day that they can come down. It may be probably, now it's probably going to be in January maybe before we can do it. But I was supposed to get with my son and his wife and my grandbabies. I think New Year's Eve is when no, the night before New Year's Eve. We was going to do it on New Year's Eve, but we changed it to the night before New Year's Eve. So we're probably going to do it, I think that's on the 30th. We're probably going to do it on the 30th. So I'll be getting together with them for Christmas. And of course, I'm going to go see my aunt on Christmas Day. We're going to go down there so I can see my mom and stuff, have dinner with them. But I was trying to change my plans around. My baby brother is getting out of prison the day before New Year's Eve. Yeah, New Year's Eve. He's been in prison for 8 years and he's getting out. So we're having like a little coming home party for him on New Year's Eve. So I changed my plans with my son and daughter-in-law so I could go to that and see my brother. I haven't seen him, you know, in 8 years. So, you know, that'll be exciting. I know he's excited because getting out of prison, I couldn't imagine getting out of prison and coming home after 8 years. I've been in jail one time for 19 hours, and it like drove me crazy. So I couldn't imagine being in prison for that 8 years. He's in his mid-30s. He's a lot younger than I am. I'm 51, so he's in his mid-30s, and I can't wait to see him, y'all. I'm so excited to see him. He calls me sometimes. We talk on the phone, and I just can't wait to give him a big hug. I'm probably gonna cry. I didn't know I was gonna cry when I started talking about him. Anyway, I'm just excited to see him and give him a hug. He's always been special to me. I used to have a nickname for him, y'all. When he was a baby, I took care of him, and he, I don't know why I come up with it, but I called him Rip de Mall. I couldn't even spell that if I wanted to. Rip de Mall. Don't tell me how I come up with that. I don't know. But anyway, that was his nickname. And I still, when I see him, I say, "Hey, Rip de Mall." But I'm so excited to be able to see him. It's exciting for me, and I know it's exciting for my mama. Because I'm a mama, you know? I'm a mama. And I couldn't imagine not seeing my baby for 8 years. I'm just so grateful that he's getting out, and I hope that this time he gets out and he does something good with his life and starts over, and keeps himself out of trouble so he don't have to go back there. But anyway, I'm so excited for my mama. My mama's 69, and that's her baby. And I'm so excited that she's going to get to see him. That she goes and sees him. You know, she's on his visitation list, so she's been able to see him, but it just ain't the same when you go see somebody in prison as it is, you know, having them out. But anyway, I didn't mean to make this start crying, and I'm just, you know, I'm just emotional because over him, because he's my brother and he's been in prison for a long time, and I'm just gonna be excited to see him. So anyway, I guess this video is probably long enough, guys. I don't want to ramble on too long. I did just want to kind of update you on those things and let you know what's going on, you know, and let you know that about my baby brother getting out. I'm so, you know, excited about that, and my Christmas plans and all that stuff. But anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful Christmas. I know sometimes Christmas is hard for people, and I understand that. But I hope you watching me, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. I hope all of my subscribers have a very Merry Christmas. And I hope you get to spend time with your family, your friends, whatever you do at Christmas time. I hope that you enjoy it and that you have a good Christmas. It ain't nothing to do with the gifts, the presents. I don't care about any of that stuff. I care about getting together with my family. I love getting together with my family, and that's one time of the year that we come together and see each other and spend time together, and I love that. I wish we could do that more. That would be like Christmas all through the year for me, to get to, you know, spend more time with the kids and grandkids. But anyway, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and y'all don't, you know, I know it's a fun hustle bustle kind of time, and it's fun, and people eat a lot of treats and all that stuff, and I just, you know, I hope you enjoy it, but I want you to also remember the real reason. It's not all about the glitz and the lights and the presents. It's about Jesus, his birthday. And I hope, you know, most of all, that you have Jesus in your heart, because in these days and times, it's so hard to live in this world without Jesus. So I hope and pray that you know him, and if you don't, you can know him. But it's all about Jesus, y'all. It's all about Jesus. Just keep that in mind and remember, you know, be thankful for what you have, and make sure you tell Jesus you love him and happy birthday, and that, you know, if you have Jesus, you have Christmas every day. And some people may say, oh, that's, you know, how can you say that when you sit there and you're hurting and going through all this stuff. But you know what? If I didn't have Jesus, I couldn't get through this. But I praise Jesus through the storm. You heard that song? There's a song out there about that. I praise him in the storm. Well, that's what I do. And that's what you have to do. You know, you can't just love Jesus whenever everything's going good and you're happy, and you got to love him all the time, whether you're having a hard time or not. And I got to praise and worship him. You'd be surprised how many times I've been in a lot of pain, and, you know, just at my wit's end, hurting with pain, and I start praising and worshiping God, and my pain subsides, and I feel much better. So I always, you know, I always call on him and praise and worship him and lift him up. And when you lifting him up, it lifts you up. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I ain't gonna sit here and start preaching. I just wanted to remind you that Jesus loves you, and he's always there. If you don't have him in your heart, he's there. He's there to be had. He loves you, and he wants you to call on him and love him. Have a relationship with him. A lot of people don't know what having a relationship with Jesus is. They just you know, go to church, whatever, be saved, and that's it. But, you know, he wants a relationship with us. He really does. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was long and a little chatty, but that's what I wanted to do. I appreciate you supporting my channel. Merry Christmas, God bless, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!